Friendship is the hardest thing in the world to explain. It's not something you learn in school. But if you haven't learned the meaning of friendship, you really haven't learned anything. Impossible is just a big word thrown around by small men who find it easier to live in the world they've been given than to explore the power they have to change it. Impossible is not a fact. It's an opinion. Impossible is not a declaration. It's a dare. Impossible is potential. Impossible is temporary. Impossible is nothing. If my mind can conceive it, and my heart can believe it, then I can achieve it. I hated every minute of training, but I said, don't quit. Suffer now and live the rest of your life as a champion. Don't count the days, make the days count. Hating people because of their color is wrong, and it doesn't matter which color does the hating, it's just plain wrong. Champions aren't made in gyms. Champions are made from something they have deep inside them, a desire, a dream, a vision. They have to have the skill and the will, but the will must be stronger than the skill. I'm a fighter. I believe in the eye for an eye business. I'm no cheek turner. I got no respect for a man who won't hit back. You kill my dog, you better hide your cat. Often it isn't the mountains ahead that wear you out, it's the little pebble in your shoe. The best way to make your dreams come true is to wake up. The service you do for others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. To be a great champion, you must believe you are the best. If you're not, pretend you are. Float like a butterfly, sting like a bee. The hands can't hit what the eyes can't see. The man with no imagination has no wings. The man who views the world at 50 the same as he did at 20 has wasted 30 years of his life. What you're thinking is what you're becoming. Only a man who knows what it is like to be defeated can reach down to the bottom of his soul and come up with the extra ounce of power it takes to win when the match is even. He who is not courageous enough to take risks will accomplish nothing in life. Inside of a ring or out, ain't nothing wrong with going down. It's staying down that's wrong. If they can make penicillin out of moldy bread, then they can sure make something out of you. You lose nothing when fighting for a cause. In my mind, the losers are those who don't have a cause they care about. Silence is golden when you can't think of a good answer. I am America. I am the part you won't recognize, but get used to me. Black, confident, cocky. My name, not yours. My religion, not yours. My goals, my own. Get used to me. It's just a job. Grass grows, birds fly, waves pound the sand. I beat people up. It's hard to be humble when you're as great as I am. I believe in the religion of Islam. I believe in Allah and peace. It's lack of faith that makes people afraid of meeting challenges, and I believed in myself. Age is whatever you think it is. You are as old as you think you are. Jokes, there are no jokes. The truth is the funniest joke of all. Others may know pleasure, but pleasure is not happiness. It has no more importance than a shadow following a man. I know where I'm going, and I know the truth, and I don't have to be what you want me to be. I'm free to be what I want. I'm the greatest. I said that even before I knew I was. I don't count my sit-ups. I only start counting when it starts hurting because they're the only ones that count. The fight is won or lost far away from the witnesses, behind the lines, in the gym, and out there on the road, long before I dance under those lights. It's not bragging if you can back it up. I'm the greatest, I'm a bad man, and I'm pretty. We can't be brave without fear. I never thought of losing, but now that it's happened, the only thing is to do it right. That's my obligation to all the people who believe in me. We all have to take defeats in life. All through my life, I have been tested. My will has been tested. My courage has been tested. My strength has been tested. Now my patience and endurance are being tested. Wars of nations are fought to change maps, but wars of poverty are fought to map change. Rivers, ponds, lakes, and streams, they all have different names, but they all contain water. Just as religions do, they all contain truths. I ain't got no quarrel with the Viet Cong. No Viet Cong ever called me nigger. I'd try not to speak about all the charities and people I help, because I believe we can only be truly generous when we expect nothing in return. Truly great people in history never wanted to be great for themselves. All they wanted was the chance to do good for others and be close to God. The greatest victory in life is to rise above the material things that we once valued most. Allah is the greatest. I'm just the greatest boxer. Wisdom is knowing when you can't be wise. Superman don't need no seat belt. Life is a gamble. You can get hurt, but people die in plane crashes, lose their arms and legs in car accidents. People die every day. Same with fighters. Some die, some get hurt, some go on. You just don't let yourself believe it will happen to you. My wealth is in my knowledge of self, love, and spirituality. I'll beat him so bad he'll need a shoehorn to put his hat on. If you even dream of beating me, you'd better wake up and apologize. I figured that if I said it enough, I would convince the world that I really was the greatest. When it comes to love, compassion, and other feelings of the heart, I am rich. There are more pleasant things to do than beat up people. I don't trust anyone who's nice to me but rude to the waiter, because they would treat me the same way if I were in that position. It's the repetition of affirmations that leads to belief, and once that belief becomes a deep conviction, things begin to happen. A rooster crows only when it sees the light. Put him in the dark and he'll never crow. I have seen the light and I'm crowing.